Today I'll be comparing the velocities of two Ruger Wrangler revolvers, one with the short 4 3/4 inch barrel and one with the long 7.5 inch barrel, using the amazing FX Airguns pocket chronograph. I'm Dustin and you're watching Guns of the West. First, I just want to give you a close-up look at this incredible chronograph. In the past, you've seen me use the ones that sit on tripods. They have to be downrange and be wired to my phone, and they have to have sunshades. They get a lot of errors. Well, this is incredible. Again, it's from FX Airguns, and it uses radar. It does not have to be downrange. It sits right in front of me on my shooting table, just under the barrel of my gun. And it has this little piece here, where if you're shooting a rifle, this will actually sit on the rifle, and you can use elastics to just go around the barrel, and it can just hang on the front of the rifle while you shoot. And it just puts out radar and detects the velocities of the rounds. And today, we're going to use it to see which one of these Wranglers can shoot the fastest. All right, I'm going to be starting with the short barrel version, and for the sake of time, the gun is already loaded. The ammunition that I'm using in both guns is this CCR 22 long rifle, copper-plated round nose with 40 grain bullets. It advertises here 1,200 feet per second. Now I'm going to go out on a limb before I shoot and say I don't think we're going to achieve that with handguns. I believe that's going to be more like a rifle velocity, but we'll see. That's why we're here. We're going to see how fast they go and which one goes faster. Let me just go ahead and put my ear protection in. Turn on the FX chronograph, which is paired to my phone down below the table. And I'm going to shoot off this Ransom multi-cal rest, and we're not doing an accuracy test. I have separate videos where I do that. And I don't even really need to aim too carefully. I've just got a sand pile downrange. What we care about today is velocity. So let's just see how fast these go. I'll fire 6 shots and we'll take a look at the results. All right. Well, with that short barrel, the average velocity was 956 feet per second, and with those 40 grain bullets, that's 81.2 foot-pounds of energy. And now for the big 7.5 inch barrel. Let's take a look at that. And with the long barrel, we had an average velocity of 1,043 feet per second. And with the 40 grain bullets, that is 96.65 foot-pounds of energy. So it is more powerful than the other gun. So the winner is the 7.5 inch barrel. And that's not surprising. Now, if you're not aware of why that is, some people think a shorter barrel would give faster velocity because there's less friction, but that's looking at it the wrong way. The longer the barrel is, the more time that pressure is building behind the projectile, so you get more and more speed built up by the time it exits. I once did a video called "The Longer the Barrel, the Faster the Bullet," and I used Heritage 22 caliber revolvers, testing from 1.5 inch barrel all the way up to 16 inches, and sure enough, the 16 had much higher velocity than a little 1.5, and it just steadily increased as the barrel lengths increased. Now, of course, I know some of you are probably already typing in the comments, of course there is a point of diminishing returns. Eventually, the pressure will stop building, and then the friction does become a problem, and you start having negative effects on your velocity. But up until then, yeah, the longer the barrel, the faster the bullet. Well, I really hope you enjoyed this velocity comparison today between my two Ruger Wranglers. Please don't forget to click that like button down below and subscribe to the channel so you'll always be here when there are more videos. And if you look in the description, you'll see where to find me on social media, as well as where to find great Guns of the West products. Thank you all so much for watching.